So guys, we were just on YouTube live for season 2, episode 1 with McKaylee from JaxWax Las Vegas. Oh, let's see here. And we had some technical difficulties because we'll have more people watching. Vintage, how's it going? Okay, so we're just waiting for her to come on here. Where is she? There she is. Hey, okay, you know what? Take 3. This is probably better anyways, because we'll have more people watching. So welcome again. For those of you that are watching that don't know, the SRT Jovita show is live pretty much every Thursday at 6 p.m. I just started season 2. We had some technical difficulties. Episode 1 with McKaylee from JaxWax Las Vegas. So we were just talking about the SEMA show, so I think we'll just pick up where we left off. So that's where I first met you. So
Yeah, I think, right? Or
it,
2019
yeah, I
maybe? I think
think
it's
so. I think it
2018.
was, yeah, it was a while ago. Definitely.
Yeah, well, that was yeah, that was a long time ago. That was really fun. That was the very first time that JaxWax had ever been in the SEMA show, and it was kind of awesome that I was able
Yeah,
to be a
I
part of
think
that
my
with
first
them.
show
So,
was like
or
16 or 17. Um, I think my first time
the
going to the
what?
SEMA show was 16 or 17, like 2016 or 17. And you know, I was a newbie. You know, there's so much to see, so many vehicles, so many vendors, and then just the crowds. So it's super overwhelming.
Yeah,
And then I met you there in the new vendor tent with Jack's Wax. And then did you have your Mustang in there too?
yeah. So my thing was actually in SEMA. It was twice actually. It was in the Quick Jack bedpack booth, um, which it was technically just like a prop, I guess. But hey, it was still in SEMA. It still counts. I think
No,
it was,
that's a
I'm happy
pretty
about
big
it. So
accomplishment. Honestly, there's a lot of people that die to be have their car in SEMA, and you've been featured
yeah,
what 2 or 3 times already. So that's pretty big in itself.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So the car was in it twice, which that was just kind of whatever. But I've been a part of it, like in it with JaxWax 3 years now. So I'm really excited for this year. I hope that this
Well,
year is big.
yeah, it is going to
So
be big. They're going to have SEMA Fest. They have a whole lineup of artists that are going to be performing, like big artists, not just like anybody. And then there's going to be like more drifting events, more racing. They have, I think, another couple of lots that they're doing more outdoor events on as well at the convention center. So it's going to be like the whole city of Vegas is going to be involved. It's pretty big.
well, I remember like last year there was a couple big names that pulled out at the like right at the last minute too. So I'm kind of curious to see how many people
Oh,
show
you
up
mean
for it this year.
like Chevy and GM and yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're kind of in the middle of the changeover for like the EV vehicles and stuff, and that was kind of something that was holding me back from going again. But it's such a great experience, and you get to meet so many cool people like you and see so many vehicles, and you get to learn so much that I just feel like I have to go. You know, it's like a rite of passage.
You travel a long ways. I mean, me just being in Vegas, I don't really
Yeah,
have to travel, so it's a little
well,
bit
it's only
easier.
like a 2 hour flight, so it's not that bad. I'm like a couple hours from Seattle, so it's not terrible. I'm glad that it's actually pretty close. If it was like in Florida or something, I don't think I'd be going every year.
Yeah, I also think that's why I obviously lucked out and had my car in SEMA twice was because I was already in Vegas.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened that
So,
way. But yeah,
so it's funny that, you know, you and I have become friends because you're a Mustang girl and I'm a Mopar girl. But you have a
yeah,
bunch of other vehicles. You had a Bronco, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I don't have it anymore. As of right now, all I got is
Oh,
my
okay.
new Mustang. So the old Mustang that you like would see, what was it? Like a little over a year
Oh,
ago, I totaled
no.
her. So it was I I got T-boned on the driver's side, and that was like one of the saddest days of my life, I swear, because I loved that car so much. You know, I put so
Yeah.
much into that car, and it was taking like 2 seconds, so it was pretty sad. And then 3 weeks later, I got T-boned again and totaled another vehicle, which that wasn't my fault
Yeah.
either. Okay, just for the
Yeah.
record, not a bad driver. Um, but yeah, I bought my new car, which is also like a premium GT, and I like love it. I love it a lot. I haven't done as much to this car as I did my last car,
So
but
if anybody remembers your old car, it was the purple wrap, right? It was like this matte purple wrap. But you've wrapped it a few times, so
yeah,
it's
so
been a lot of different colors.
yeah, yeah, it was like a matte gray with orange accents, and then I went to like this reddish orange maroon color with neon, and then we went to the ultra matte purple, ultra matte lavender from Tiny Bot, and my car was the very first car to
Okay.
be wrapped in that color, so it was really, definitely a really popular color now. So I'm sad because I see it everywhere. It reminds me of my car, but
So
it's a really pretty color. So
what color is
yeah. Now my
it?
new one,
Black? Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's how
someone's asking who had the Mustang in the JaxWax videos. That was yours?
yes, yeah. That's all mine.
Well,
So
you know what? I know how you feel because we literally finished an SRT4 Neon and we were going to sell it and we were driving to the insurance place to transfer, like we were buying a vehicle, another vehicle, and we were transferring the insurance and somebody T-boned me as well. And it was heartbreaking
oh
because we literally just finished it, put the last finishing touches on it, and yeah, I did cry. That was terrible. And you know, like we got hurt as well. So it was really sad when that happened because it was like a young kid and he literally just kind of like took off because he was freaked out, and it's, you know, that's even
yeah,
worse. So
yeah, that is. Well, the lady that hit me in my car, she was pregnant and she had a kid in the car and her husband. And I mean, it wasn't her. I mean, it
yeah,
was her fault. Okay, I don't blame
yeah,
her,
yeah.
but I do blame her. Okay. I mean, everybody was fine. I mean, Mia got knocked around a little bit, but you know, the damage was definitely to my car, so it was kind of sad. As long as her family was okay and everybody was okay,
So
I'm happy about it. So
Christian is giving you an air high five because she's, or he or she, whoever that is a Mustang person as well. So yeah, you guys are ganging up on me now. So
well, you're Dodge people,
no, it's all
so
good.
it's okay.
No, we're all car enthusiasts. All cars are cool, especially with you know, actual engines and not batteries. Like just, you know, I'm not into the whole EV thing, and I don't know if I ever will be. ICE engines all the way.
No, I can't get behind it. Like they don't make any noise.
It's
Like you don't
weird.
need gas. It's
I
like
know.
I
I
don't
know.
trust
And
it.
then
I don't know.
then there's the whole thing that like the technology can kind of take over. That freaks me out. Like that just freaks me out.
No,
Like it'd take over the world.
well, okay, so like I have a whole, like no, I don't want somebody to be able to control my car or something, or even the possibility of it. So yeah, no
When
thank
I
you.
was working at a dealership, I had to drive a lot of cars, and like I used to do the bank runs all the time. So I got a different car every time because I couldn't drive my own car because of the liability. So even when I had like a Tesla or whatever, like I would want to turn off all of those features. I don't even know what they're called, like safety features. I have all old cars, so they don't have any of that. But it's like, yeah, like the lane departure thing, and like it's just creepy. Like the wheel just takes over, it like straightens your car out.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what if I wanted to merge over into
Yeah.
this lane. You don't know what I wanted
Yeah,
to do.
I
Don't
feel
try to
like that
correct me.
could actually cause accidents.
It probably could. I mean, if you were trying to get out of the way or get, something and
Yeah.
corrected it and you weren't able to.
So
Yeah.
we are here to talk about also JaxWax products, which obviously you are super passionate about because you are at the Las Vegas store. And I've been kind of a little cheerleader for JaxWax products for quite a while now. And it's because they're just awesome. Honestly, I've tried everything. I've tried Chemical Guys. I've tried a whole bunch of different stuff, especially going to SEMA. You get so many samples. I had like a suitcase full every year. But there's just something different about JaxWax stuff. And when you have as many vehicles as I have, and as I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about, you have to detail them all the time. And sometimes it takes like 8 hours for one car. So,
Yeah. Sometimes like it's kind of nice to take the time to, wash the car, and it's like a little bit of like a therapy session. But sometimes it's, you're like, dude, I just washed it yesterday. Like now it's covered in dust. So kind of nice. We make products for, light dust if you want to just hurry and wipe it down, or if you're doing a full color correction. So,
we just had
amazing.
Well, we're still having a whole bunch of forest fires here. So my cars are like currently covered in ash right now. It's like around 4 hours or so away, but all the smoke and the ash. So I kind of just left it right now. And I think I'm going to give them a good clean and a wax. So hopefully it'll just, I'll be able to blow it off or just rinse it off. But having said that, I think I should maybe start with the first product in the box. We'll pull it out and see. So McKaylee was nice enough to send me a box of product to show you guys. And then she can explain, because a lot of it is newer than some of the stuff that I had before. So let's see. Pull the first one out. Oh.
So there's it didn't get in the box. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring it to SEMA when I see you. But we have a shirt from one of our Morning Mayhem events that has like a little drippy donut, like sprinkled donut on it, and it was. That's your shoe collection.
Oh,
so I'll bring that one
perfect.
to you when
I
see
love that you just said that, because actually there's a die cast company, Neverland. Actually, I'm wearing their hat today. They made a die cast Super Bee for me that also comes with an NFT, and the theme is donuts. So that's so cool that it's following me everywhere. Okay, so first product pulled out of the box is odor control.
Yes.
Fresh and clean.
So we have 9 different. That one's the fresh and clean one, which obviously smells as you would imagine, fresh and clean. Yeah, it's nice. So we have a few others. There's one that's called the Woodsman. That one's my personal favorite. It smells like a man. So I like. We have like an apple pie, which reminds me of my grandma's house around Christmas time, and yeah, black freeze, which is a big one with guys.
So I already have a use in mind for this. So because I have SRT4 neons and they have I was gonna say skylights. Oh my god, you know what? I can't even think of. You know what I'm talking about, right? What is the word?
Don't ask me, okay? I'm just
anyways, the windows leak. And they've been, one of the cars that I have has been parked for like five years or so, and mold got into the car because we have a lot of rain here. We're like Seattle. They call it Raincouver because we get so much rain here. So a lot of the cars are damp inside. The seals are not very good anymore. Like they're like almost 20-year-old cars. So I think that this, once I clean it all and like shampoo, I think that this is going to help a lot because the carpet is old. The seats are a little bit older. Still a great car, but once all the seals are done, I think that's going to help a lot because there's like this musty smell that you just can't get rid of in neons. You know, it's like a thing with the neons. They all kind of smell like that. So I'm hoping that that's going to do some wonders.
Yeah, well, let me know because we do have other products that could potentially help with that if that
So
doesn't
your
completely do the
so
job.
your
So yeah,
favorite
let me know.
is the Woodson, did you say? Woodsman.
The
Okay.
Woodsman, yeah, it is. It smells like a man. Like it just reminds me of like
Like
a
a just
man's
showered man or something?
but like
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good.
Um, I'm looking for the word. I can't believe I can't think of it. Oh my God.
Like you're talking
No,
about
I'm
just like
talking about
air
like
vents.
the window that's above you. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. I feel like an idiot. The sunroof. The sunroof. There you go. The sunroof. Oh my God. Yeah, so it's notorious
Oh
with
yeah,
those cars that they leak. The seals get really old, and you can't actually even order the seal for it anymore. So you have to like make it yourself. So yeah. Anyways, that's an issue with
oh
those. I
wow,
only have it in one car, but they're old cars, they leak. So yeah, I'm excited to try that because I have 3D on. Let's see what's next in
yeah,
the box. Oh, Sin City Detailer. So the detailer that I used to love was that white one. It was like the same thing, the interior detailer. So this is very similar, right?
so
Oh,
the interior
this is exterior,
after
sorry.
one, yeah. So that one is you can actually only get that one at the
Sin
Las
City.
Vegas store. So it's kind of cool, like a collectible item. Um, it's more or less just like our quick detailer with no waxes or sealants or anything in there. So it doesn't really add or take away protection, but it's good for everyday use like dust,
So is
fingerprints,
it
bird shit,
very
things like
similar to the
that. So
Hawaiian Shine? Because I used to use that one a lot too.
yeah, so it's more it's like the body shine. Hawaiian Shine has
Yeah.
Carnauba wax. It's just like our spray wax. So that one doesn't have waxes or anything
Okay,
in
well
it.
that's
So
good. That's good because then it's just a fresh, light detailer that you can do after you've waxed. And I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
opened it. What does it smell like?
Um, I
Should
don't
I
know.
open
Tell
it?
me what you think it
It's probably
smells like.
sealed.
I don't know.
It came from
I think
Farley.
we would berry or something
Kind
like
of.
that.
Yeah,
It's not very
kind of like a blueberry or
Hawaiian.
something. Oh yeah, once I use it, I will definitely. Okay, so I saw this and I was kind of confused, and then I looked it up. So do you want to tell me about this lava rock?
Yeah, we both have dogs. I mean, I know you have
Yeah,
your cute
he's
little
a chug.
pug, right? Yeah. So, me and my pet hair, it's like a staple of my wardrobe, you know. But in my car, I always am taking my dogs for rides and whatnot. So we have the pet hair rock, which is what we sent you, and then we have a prime, which is like a new little tool for pet hair, and then we also have a for real, which is something that you can attach to the hose of your vacuum. So we have all three of those for pet hair removal, but that rock is just kind of like a stone that you kind of just like scrape the carpet and
That's
stuff, and it will just pull it
crazy.
right
When
out
I
for
was like
you.
reading up on it, and I was like, a lava rock is like it works like a magnet.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of just like scrapes the little hairs out of like the carpet and stuff. I mean, we do it on our rugs at the store, and I use it on my couch at home
Okay, yeah,
even.
because
So really
Sammy's hair,
nice.
he's part pug, so his hair is like sharp. So I would find it like sticking through
Yeah,
my shirts, and yeah, you have to pull it out.
yeah, he's light colored.
Yeah, he is. He's a blonde. He's a beautiful blonde. All right, so this is the next one, wash and wax, a good staple to have in every detailing kit.
Yes, yes, I would agree. I mean, especially if you're doing like the bucket method, I mean, that one's awesome. So super quick and easy to use. We also have a soap for the foam cannons that I would, if you were using a foam
Mm-hmm.
cannon, I would recommend the other one. But that one's
Yeah,
a really good one.
actually, the
So
JaxWax bucket I have still is amazing because it has that kind of like sifter thing at the bottom, so you're not like disturbing the sediment on the bottom of your bucket, and you're not putting that back onto your car, and therefore not scratching it.
yeah, great. Yeah, a lot of people don't like never have known really what they were or anything, and they're honestly awesome to kind of keep the dirt and stuff trapped down to the bottom, so it's not coming back up onto your clean water or getting
It's
stuck in
honestly
your towel
amazing.
or
I
your
love
wash
that
mitt.
bucket. I can't pose on the bucket like you do. I tried doing a couple pictures, I just look like an idiot, but you know, I'll just leave that to you.
So I don't creep too, you know, like.
Okay, so this one I have used a lot, the Super Citrus. It's pretty much good for everything, I
That was,
feel like.
yeah, it's an all-purpose cleaner, so it definitely is like all-purpose. You can use it pretty much for anything and everything. So your engine bay, degreasing that, taking off like a tire dressing. I mean, get like tar or something, doing a burnout, and you got all the like rubber,
If you're gonna
you know.
afford tires, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So while I'm grabbing the next product, I wanted to ask you about what is going on with the flooding and this Hurricane Hillary in Vegas. Like, is it scary? You guys losing power? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fine the last couple
It's
days, I know,
subsided.
but before that was flooding, we thought Vegas was going to wash away. So there's underground tunnels that like
I've
homeless
been
people
seeing
live in.
stories about that, and why I watched a documentary, the mole people.
Yeah, yeah. So when it rains, they all have to clear out, and so it's like all these homeless people just coming out
Yeah.
of the woodworks, literally, like, you know, because they can't be in the tunnels or
Oh
else
my God, that's
they'd get trapped
scary.
down there. So Vegas is not built for flooding.
Drainage.
They didn't do like
Yeah.
the storm drains and that properly, so it floods
There's some
pretty bad.
weird stuff
Yeah.
that's happened. I went one year and they had like locusts everywhere. Like, there's some weird stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Always stuff going on in Vegas. Like there's always weird people, you know, you can't drive anywhere without a homeless person sitting there, or like I don't know. People are
Well, the
crazy
mole
nowadays.
people
So
are even.
they all.
Well, I was watching that documentary about the mole people, and it's kind of scary, man. Like, they literally live in the sewers and stuff.
Yeah, they used to live there. I mean, like I'm sure you saw in the documentary, they have bunk beds. They have like a little kitchen area set up. Like, I mean, they're living large down
Really?
there, as large as you
Oh,
can be,
wow.
I
I didn't know
guess.
that. I thought they were just like tenting it or something.
Yeah, I mean, they all have tents and stuff too. But yeah, there's some that have built like beds and brought different things down there and made a
Wow.
little home for themselves.
I mean, I
So
guess I don't. They're probably not. Are they like far off the strip or something? Because I feel like on the strip there's like nothing. You know, like where could they go? So regulated.
I mean, like when
Mm.
the yeah, there's like overpasses and different things that they'll just hang out under, and people will, like, the cops will go out and kick them out like every day, and then the next day they're right back where
Crazy.
they were. So
It is.
it's kind of crazy. I think they just all accumulate, or like go to Vegas because the temperature is
Yeah.
mostly warm
Yeah.
all year, well, for the most part. So outside and whatever, it's kind of the right
I guess. I don't
place
know.
to do it,
I
I
can't
guess.
take the heat
So
half of the time, but
yeah, it's like you're in a blow dryer. Seriously, it's miserable. So the Holy Grail, that thing is like
I love
the best
all
thing
the
ever. I
microfibers.
mean, microfiber towel. Yes. So that is our double plush microfiber towel. We get those from the Rag Company, which they're phenomenal. All of those are absolutely amazing. Those ones
Yeah.
are edgeless, which is awesome. So you don't get that
Yeah.
scratch. Yeah. So are something that everybody needs. You know, I have people that will come into the store and like, do you have good microfiber towels? And they're like, oh, I got paper
No.
towels or something. I'm like, no, please do not paper towel. Like I promise this towel will
You know
change your
what?
life.
It honestly has, and I was gonna ask who makes these, because the Rag Company stuff, their quality is really good, and there's not a lot of fluff that comes off of them too. Because I've used some towels, and if you have a light colored car like mine, and then you have colored fluff all over the car when you're waxing, that's not ideal because it gets stuck in the wax. But I love how plush it is because when you're finishing wiping the wax off when it's dry, this is the best thing because it's so plush.
Yeah. So those usually, like, they'll do their first initial shed. If anything, you just shake them off. And I mean, a lot of people don't like them, but I don't, there's nothing better than a brand
Oh,
new
for sure,
microfiber towel,
for
in my
sure.
opinion.
Like,
So
I mean, I wash them and reuse them. Some
yeah.
people don't like reuse a lot of their towels, but I do as long as they don't have grease and stuff on them. And you know, they're great. And then, but wash day is annoying though because you have like 100 towels to wash.
Yeah. We also have a
Oh,
detergent that we sell that is
okay,
for the
that would
microfibers.
help even
Um,
more.
yeah, if you wash them with like a regular detergent, it will dry them
Okay.
out and kind of make them a little bit crunchy, and they don't last as long. So our special micro renew detergent doesn't have those additives, so it doesn't
So,
hurt them. It just cleans them.
yes,
That's a
yes.
utility towel. So
So
my favorite for interiors,
yeah, and even
energy
glass
day or
I
wheels or
think it would be
whatever.
good for as well because it's not so plush. You need something a little bit lower pile.
Yeah, you can use those ones for glass too. We actually sell towels that are specific for glass, which that's something that I always try to tell people about too. They think that I'm trying to upsell them or do something. I'm like, no, this glass towel will change your life. You know, if you're complaining about streaks. So yeah, everybody. I mean, you need like
So
towels for different
I
things
have
too. So
a microfiber for glass that I keep in my purse at all times because I wear glasses like almost 95% of every single day. So glasses get dirty, you have to use it. Like it's just I honestly
yeah,
keep one in my purse and I put it in a Ziploc so no contaminants get stuck to it because you can scratch your glasses super easy. Same thing with a windshield, right? So okay, let's see what else we got.
yes, I
This is the
have too.
waterless car
This
wash.
is.
Not
Have you ever used
this
this
one. I've
one
used other
before?
brands, but I'm assuming it's similar, so you can let me know.
Yeah, so it is just a detail, well, kind of like a detailer, but it's infused with ceramic. So it leaves hydrophobic properties on the vehicle, like it repels dirt, water, things like that. You can use it on your paint, your
Oh,
glass,
wow.
chrome, plastics even. So it can clean moderately dirty vehicles. So if your car is pretty dirty, as long as you have enough clean microfibers that you're not just wiping the dirt around, like you can clean it better
Yeah,
than a
you
car
know, I have
wash,
seen
in my
that.
opinion. So
Sometimes there's people that like hang out at car washes and they will do that for you, like wipe your car down while it's dirty. And like you said, as long as you don't have like chunks or rocks or you just went mudding the day before, it should be
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
I hope that I don't know 100%, but I'm kind of hoping that that's going to be the product that we hand out as samples for
Oh,
SEMA
nice.
this
That's a
year.
good
I don't
idea.
know yet, but that has my vote. Last year we did our new interior cleaner, which did really, really well. And then the year, obviously we didn't have one the year before that, but the year before
Yep.
that we had, I think, Hawaiian Shine in little
Yep.
like bounce bottles. So yeah, I think that would be a pretty good product. I think a lot of
So,
people really enjoy that one.
for
So
Christmas that year when you had the Hawaiian Shine ones, I put them all over my tree, the little cute little bottles, and then I did a little video. I thought that was cute. Okay, so I'm super
I love
excited
those.
to try this
We
because of all the products, I feel like I use the interior cleaner the most because you don't always have time to wash your car or do a lot of the detailing stuff till the end of the week. But there's always time to clean the
yeah.
interior, especially when you spend a lot of time in your cab every single day. Like my husband, he drives about 1,000 kilometers a week. I don't know what that is in miles. I don't know, maybe like 800, something like that, which is quite a bit. So because he drives so much, I try to
Yeah.
clean, keep the inside of the car clean because it's like your mobile office, right? And I always like to keep my car clean anyway. So yeah, I'm super stoked to try this.
Yeah. So you've used
The
the
white
Jax interior
one,
before,
yeah.
right? The white one. that one, I don't know which one I like more between the two, honestly, but that one is going to be a little bit different. So that one is just a factory finish, so it won't leave a
Perfect.
shine or
Perfect.
anything
Perfect.
on the surface. It was a really good UV protectant.
Okay, so I think the other one was kind of like that. I like a matte finish. I don't like it to be shiny. I don't like my dash to be like greasy or anything. And I never found that with the white formula either. But what I did like about it, the white one, you could use it on your seats as well. Like if you already have it on your cloth, just kind of like wipe your seats down. And, you know, like the door panels and stuff. Is that the same with this?
Yeah, so that one I would say
Okay.
you can use it on even more surfaces because you don't have, I mean, Jack's interior just had a little bit of a shine, so it wasn't something that you'd want to spray right on your navigation screen because it would kind of streak a little. But with that one, it creates so quick that you can do your navigation screen. I mean, leather, vinyl, plastic, any hard surface, honestly. So we'll go through and you can spray your whole dash, your middle console, your door panel, steering wheel, everything, and just use the same towel and wipe
the
it. So
UV protection is really important, especially when you have older vehicles like I do. I have a 2001 Dodge Ram as well, so I mean that's like 22 years old already. So the UV protection is really important because those dashes will actually crack. Believe it or not, a lot of people have new cars that they wouldn't even think that that's a thing, but it is. So the UV is very important for that. And then it depends on what color your interior is too and how much sun comes in, if you have tint. And then I don't know what this one smells like. I'm thinking, what, green apple maybe?
To open it and smell it. It actually, I think it's like a berry. It smells really good.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't like peel it off, but I can smell it. Yeah, it does smell kind of like a berry. I gotta smell this because I want to see if I like it. Oh, it's kind of like a fresh kind of apple, I feel like. Apple kind of berry, maybe.
Really good. We have a few.
Well, all your products always smell good, honestly. I haven't come across one that's gross. There are some companies that have way too many scents, I feel like, especially ones that you can spray inside of your car. I don't want my car to smell like anything other than, say, a vanilla or something a little bit natural but light. I don't like strong scents because I've a sensitive nose and I get a headache right away. So I don't want like a perfumey smell, but the interior detailer is like perfect for me because it's so light, the smell. So I can handle it. And then it's like, it's not overpowering. That's what I like about it. So it deodorizes and it cleans and protects as well. So it does also clean. That's what a lot of people think, that you might need a separate cleaner, whereas you can just use the one product. Is that right?
Yep. So it's a cleaner and a protectant. And something I was going to ask about, obviously, you know, you being in the sun in Vegas, like I always let people know after you clean it, try to, as often as you can. We have a product called Leather Magic, which is just a leather conditioner. So that's something that you use on leather and vinyl to kind of replenish and recondition them and kind of so they don't crack as easily.
Well, that's a good tip too, because not all vehicles are new, and then depending on where you live, even if it's super cold, I mean the same thing can happen. I do have a dash pad cover on the truck. On the cars I don't, but I usually put up like a shade. I mean, especially in Vegas, I mean that sun is like, you could probably bake cookies in your car probably.
You have a different sun, I swear. Like, other than all over the world, that doesn't make sense. But I'm like, I swear it's different here.
So we talked about SEMA a little bit. Do you have any other events that you'll be attending this year or next year, or anything that you're looking forward to?
So obviously SEMA is really big for us. This last year was the first year that we had the store opened in Vegas, so that was a really big hit. We do events at the store. So we have our Morning Mayhem events and we have Street Madness events. Morning Mayhem are more like, you know, early in the morning we do the donuts, and that's what the shirt comes from. You get a different type of like people in the morning, and then we have our night meets where it's like a different crowd, and
You get a
they're a lot of
lot
fun.
of people
We have a
show
big,
up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, our morning
Mhm.
ones are a lot more calm and laid back. You know, like the regular customers or the old school car guys with their lawn chairs just wanting to hang out, and then the night meets are the, you know, the little rowdier bunch that have loud cars and they all
Yeah.
just want to show off. And there's a lot of that come out to those ones though. So I mean, our night meets, we average at least like 1,000 cars.
Wow,
So
that's like better
yeah,
than a local car show. That is a lot of cars. Wow.
the whole entire parking lot that we're in, it's pretty crazy. We actually started hiring Metro, the police officers in Vegas, to come and kind of like hang out and keep people in line, because there's a lot of people that like to get a little crazy there. So, and the cops don't always
Yeah.
like it very much, you know? So we try to
Yeah, no, I think that
calm.
is important. That's something that I don't stand behind either, is the rowdiness and, you know, the takeovers and all that stuff. That's really big right now. And I've talked to about it with other guests as well. It's not so much a problem here, but I did actually stop doing events for my car club because of some of those people that would just ruin it for everybody else. And it becomes a safety issue. And it's like you're there to talk about your car, show your car off, get more insight, learn about other people's cars, and you're there for the hobby, you know, like you're an enthusiast and you respect your car, and a lot of people don't. So it sucks that those people do that, but then at the same time, some of them, you know, give you guys marketing or post videos. Hopefully they're not bad videos, but I mean, I think I've seen some drone shots from some of your events, and holy, like your parking lot is done.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. I mean, there's times that people have had to park even across the street into the
Oh
like the
wow.
other grocery store parking lot because we have no. Yeah, but the events are so fun because we discount the
Okay.
store on those nights. Um, Especially, I would say is our biggest one because we do a trunk or
No
treat. We have,
way.
I mean, kids and families come, dresses up. We last year we had a photo booth like in, oh
Yeah.
yeah, our new sticker pack. Those, huh?
You guys had a
I love
photo
them.
booth? Oh my God. You guys need to get out to JaxWax Las Vegas. They have some pretty cool events. I'm pretty jealous that I don't live close enough to join.
You're coming down for SEMA. I don't know how early you plan on coming, but we're gonna have it
Okay.
the Saturday right before
Yeah,
SEMA.
I used to
It's
do a
fast.
full week because I feel like I need a couple of days before and a couple of days after to just like for Las Vegas to calm down after SEMA. Um, but I don't know about this year. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, so we'll see. But I definitely will make it out there, at least for a short visit. This is my
Yeah.
favorite one.
So I
It is.
traffic.
I
It's
love
super
that.
cool.
So what else can we talk about? I was gonna say, so yeah, you told us about your events. I'm going to LA in October for a diecast show. Do you collect diecast by chance, like Hot Wheels and stuff? Is that something you're into?
Yes, actually. So I'm not like you at all. Okay. I just kind of started, you know, collecting
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Mustangs that I thought were cute here and there, and then it started all Fords. And I honestly I have maybe like a couple hundred. Like it's not anything crazy, but I do
So
love
Hot
them.
Wheels came
So
out with
yeah.
a Redline Club Bronco that I think you'd really like, and it's like a metallic blue, like a teal blue color. I'll send you some photos of it. I think you'd really love it. But that's really cool that you collect too. I love that about you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been kind of fun. I mean, I'll just see the grocery store, or we actually have somebody who's been to some of our morning meets that will set up a table and they'll bring a whole bunch and people can sell them and trade them and do different things like that too. So it's definitely getting, I mean, not that it's always not been big, but it's definitely getting a lot
Nice. Any
bigger.
new
So
exciting stuff at the store, new products? Are you guys doing any like big reveals or announcements there for stuff, or is it just mostly about the events and, you know, what you're, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, nothing like super crazy. We'll probably have obviously like our Halloween one and whatnot, and then SEMA, gearing up for SEMA. That's always like such a big thing. We launched our marine line at SEMA last year. That was like really, really cool. This year I don't really know what we're gonna do. It's kind
Oh,
of a
okay.
it's top
Well, you
secret
guys usually
of
do a merch drop before Halloween because you guys have such cool designs. So you'll probably have that, I'm sure. Um,
yeah, we usually do a spooky spray, a
nice.
detail spray. Those are cool. So sorry, my dog's over there being just
And
loud.
I'm always worried that Sam's gonna do the same thing when I'm live. So I like at the top of the stairs, I put like I just barricade it off so I can't hear. He'll probably cry.
Can you stop over there? Jeez.
No, that's super exciting. Some of the new merch I've been seeing, like the Carhartt stuff, I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna order a hoodie and I think a toque as well because it's cold up here
Oh yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. I do have the Carhartt hoodies, and it is one of my favorites. It's like lined,
Oh,
and I mean, it's very,
yeah,
very
no,
warm. So yeah,
it's
you
so
need to
nice, and it's like
order.
I like when you can have merch that doesn't have like I don't know how to say it. It's like it's not gaudy. Like you can represent the company, but it's also actually nice. That's hard to find, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Todd is well, you met Todd and Jared. Obviously, Todd's the one that designs all of the like the designs for the t-shirts and different things like that, and he's very talented. Like the things that he comes up with, we have a rooster that we did one time, well, two times actually, for our Morning Mayhem event, and he's like, yeah, I just thought that was kind of like a cool thing, some designs that he puts together. I'm like, wow, how did you come up with that? Like
Yeah,
that
and I
looks
think
really, really
one of
good.
the
So
Halloween ones
he's
was like a
yeah.
skull or something, and that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, we have a little character. His name's Skelly, and he was a skeleton, obviously, for the first time, and then this last year he was dressed up as a mummy. So I don't know if he's gonna dress up as something again this
Ooh,
year. If we're gonna have him,
okay.
but we do it in like little stickers, shirt, and a hoodie, and yeah, he's
Yeah,
super cute.
definitely.
So
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get
Halloween.
on the merch train with you guys because it's actually good quality. Like Carhartt is such a good brand. And I like, and you guys even have like a
Yeah,
backpack, like you could bring that to SEMA, put all your samples in it.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Really good quality. They're pretty picky with, like the material of their shirts and different things like that. All of our t-shirts are the very like thin, very soft t-shirts, so they're not like those really hard,
Not a
thick ones, which is kind
Gildan.
of nice. So yeah, I can't remember what the brand, but I'm wearing one right now, but I don't know what it is. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
like the
no, they're all really
purple.
good.
I
So
approve of the purple and black.
yeah, I like this one. My hardest decision was
Aw.
deciding what shirt I wanted to wear for this today.
So yeah, no,
So yeah,
I do really thank you for all the products. I love you guys. I've been supporting JaxWax for a lot of years, and not because they told me to, because I actually think that their product is very good quality. A lot of times I've seen with some companies, they start off really good, and then when they become big, they start to not water down their product, but it becomes manufactured at a large scale, large rate, and then the quality goes down. And I've noticed that with other companies, and
yeah,
you guys are huge, and you have been for a while now, and I think that the quality of the product is still the same. I'm not sure where it's manufactured. I think a lot of it is done in the USA. Is that right?
yeah. So that's something that kind of sets us apart, I would say, from our competitors is we actually manufacture all of the products in-house. Well, most of the products in-house. So Jared, the owner, he's the one that pretty much hand makes everything himself,
Oh,
and
wow.
they bottle it right there. And their corporate office in
Nice.
Columbus, Ohio. So yeah, it's all made, which is nice because, like you were saying, a lot of companies they get figure they start mass producing their products, you know, overseas or wherever, and it loses that quality. And that's something that also is really cool about all of the different stores that we have. You can't go into, you know, AutoZone or wherever and get, like, talk to people about the products. You know, they're not going to know how to help you. They're not going to know anything about them. So going into a store and being able to talk to people and get the help that you need and find, you know, be directed into the right direction of what product you actually need for what you're doing and whatnot.
And you know,
so,
what?
Yeah.
I used to kind of joke about, oh, I'm going to have a store, a JaxWax store in Canada, and there already is one. Somebody beat me to it.
Yeah. I think he's
Yeah.
a little ways away
Yeah,
from you, though.
across
He's in
the country.
Ontario, I believe. Yeah, I've been to Vancouver. I've been, like, up in that way, but I've never been over to Ontario or not. But I think it's far enough away that you'd be fine
It
if you
is.
wanted
It
to
is. It's
open
like
one, you know?
Niagara Falls, like New York, kind of. That's the closest area. That's where that one is, and of course, you know, I think you've been to Whistler, so, and Vancouver, so that's kind of where I am. So yeah, I would be like a West Coast store. It'd be really cool. But I don't know what that would entail yet.
I think,
So
yeah, it's a lot. But if it's something that you've thought about doing, I mean, opening stores are awesome. There's like 20, 25
wow.
different JaxWax stores now. I mean, like, so crazy to think it's just been a few years, and in a matter of a few years, you have that many.
That is
You know?
amazing, because
So
I
it's
think
pretty
when I
cool.
first met you guys, you didn't have a flagship store. It was like online, right? Online sales.
Yeah, we didn't have any stores, I don't think. I mean, when we first met, it was just, there's like a little store in corporate that they sell out of, and other than that, I
Hmm.
mean, there was
Well, yeah,
nothing. So
that's a huge achievement for you guys, and I've seen how far you've come. And yourself, I mean, like with the store in Las Vegas, I was so proud of you. I did a post about it because I was like, you know, that's so awesome. You're so young, and you know, you're doing that for a brand and promoting it and promoting yourself. And it's nice to stand behind a brand, like I said, that has been in the industry for so many years. Even before we heard about it, I'm sure Jared and Todd were in the automotive industry working on stuff, testing.
yeah, yeah, Jared's dad was the one who actually started
Oh,
JaxWax 30
wow.
years ago. So he was, yeah, they were filling bottles in their little, like, warehouse thing, and doing a lot of more like dealership and distributors and things like that. And then after a little while, it kind of got bigger. They started selling, like, online, and then it kind of trickled into, you know, more for like the general consumer and whatnot, and then opened the
Wow.
idea of stores and stuff. So I mean, it's
I
grown
had
huge. Yeah,
I
it's
had
just, it
no
keeps.
idea that they had been around for that long. That's crazy. That's really good. I mean, that shows you right there that it's a, you know, tried, tested, and true brand if they've been around for that long. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Jared's dad, Jack, that created it. I mean, he put, like, his heart and soul into it for so long, and then Jared was raised helping and helping, like, do the company and everything like that. Now he's taking it over. So yeah,
No, it honestly
it's
is,
awesome.
and
So
I'm super proud of you for everything that you've done and how far you've come in your career. Um,
no, I mean, girls in, like, any automotive, you know, like, sometimes, not to, like, go down that
it
road, but
is.
sometimes it's just a little bit more difficult for girls, you know. So I mean, it's been a lot of fun. So it's kind of nice. People are like, "Oh, yeah, JaxWax girl." I'm like, "Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
JaxWax."
everybody knew you first as like MDW, and you were pretty big. Like you are pretty big already, so they got a good person to work with it because you already knew so many enthusiasts in the field.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I obviously don't do Instagram. I got burnt out on my
Yeah,
personal Instagram quite a while ago, but running this, have to be
I
pretty
know it's hard.
active on social media. So it is a little bit hard. I mean, you never realize, like, you always need new content. You always need to, you know, be doing this and that and everything. So
Even with
keeps
the
me on my toes, keeps me
show, I
busy for
mean, I've
sure.
been doing the show. This is season 2 already on YouTube. YouTube is a totally different animal than Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If you guys are watching, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will be back there next week. I'm going to have Sean Taylor from M2 Machines. They do some cool Mustangs as well. McKaylee. But I think I've taken up enough of your time. I think we're over an hour now. Thank you so much for all the product and all your insight and explaining the products. Check out JaxWax Las Vegas. You guys have like intro videos, or do you guys do classes as well, or?
Yes. So we've done a couple polishing, like color correcting classes with Rupez. We have, well, he's not there anymore, but our guy at Rupez, he would come down and teach classes, and that was so much fun. I mean, we would set up hoods throughout the store and go through, I mean, everything about color correcting and compounds and the Rupez polishers and stuff. So those classes were awesome.
I think it is really important because a lot of people think that they know how to use the products correctly, and especially when you're using like an orbital or different compounds, I mean, you can really wreck your paint. So I think it is important. I think that would be a good thing for you guys to do, like even if it's once a month.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is a good idea. I think we should do more for sure. It's just getting a lot of people together and getting somebody from Rupez down to teach it and whatnot. But yeah, maybe we'll start doing a little bit more, because I think
everybody that works at the store obviously knows the product inside and out, and you guys are more than happy to explain it to people, and you probably already do all the time.
That's something, that's like one of my favorite parts about it. We'll have people that'll come in and be like, I have this scratch or this weird thing on my car and I can't get it out, and I've tried everything, can you help me? I had a lady the other day that had all these water spots all over her car, and it just, I mean, ruined her car almost, and she's just bawling like, I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. I grabbed our water spot remover and I'm like, okay, like it's pretty bad. I'm not going to promise that this is going to work, but I'll try my best. And I started, fixing it, and she was just like, oh my gosh, like, thank you. I'll take a bottle. Like, you just saved my life, So helping people and coming in and being like, oh yeah, we got a product that'll fix that, when they think that it's not fixable, we'll just fix it in the parking lot for them real quick, or show them how they can do it. So it's nice.
You guys have really hard water too, right?
Yes, it's like the weirdest water, I swear. Vegas is just weird in general. Everything.
You guys don't have any water there, that's why.
No, I don't know what it is.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on the show. It's not on YouTube, it's on Instagram, but you know what? That's how we do it here. We're all on the fly, unscripted, I should say. So you did great. You did great, and you were the first one on season 2. So thank you so much. I'm gonna. Yeah, no, of course. And you know what? I'm happy to have you on the show again. If you guys have a new product line or something you want to show, just let me know. All right. Awesome. Thanks so much.
For sure.
Bye. See you later, guys.
Thank you, guys.